Hi, today I'm going to talk about Wordbot. We have one of the best editors for teachers, bloggers, students, any writer that's looking to just summarize and paraphrase great content using artificial intelligence. We've been able to use one of the best models that's out there using GPT-3 powered by OpenAI. And with that, our editor will allow you to write some of the best content that you can or refresh some content that you currently have. If you haven't been to our site, scrolling down here, we have a demo that you can either use this existing text or put some text of your own in and transform and see what Wordbot can give you. I'm going to go ahead and log in, just show you some of the great tools that we currently have. If you haven't been to our site or have an account, we made a lot of changes, so I'm just going to go ahead and just talk through some of those changes here now. So once you log in here, you'll come to a section that's new to our new version. It gives people the ability to create folders, and those folders can be for projects. They can be for multiple people working on, working in a team, or just for different types of, could be topics that you're writing about, term papers if you're a student for different years, and things of that nature. So I'm going to go ahead and create a new folder for my tech articles. I'm going to go ahead and create that. Now we have a folder for tech articles, and then you see that there's nothing in there. And then we also have a folder for blog posts. So essentially, this will allow you to be a lot more cleaner, work across multiple teams, things of that nature. So say you do, and this uncategorized one is defaulted. It can't be removed. This will be, if you don't have any folders, all your files will drop into here. I'm going to go ahead and get to the best part of our tool here, which is the Paraphraser and Summarizer. This here is where a lot of your work will be done. Even if you don't create any folders or do anything outside of that, you will spend a lot of your time here. We have one of the best editors around. So what you can do is you can essentially take some of the text that you've currently been working with, or you can actually just start writing text in here, and we'll give you the ability to either paraphrase some of the content that you have if you're looking to try and rephrase what you currently have or write, or just summarize a long article that you found online, just to kind of see what's available. So I'm going to go ahead and actually go to one of our blog posts. So our blog is at blog.wordbot.io, and I'm just going to go to this article here and just take a little snippet of something here. So I'm going to take this little short sentence, and I'm going to copy that, a couple sentences actually, and I'm going to go back to our editor. I'm going to paste that in there. Now, what you can see is, so we have a great way. So the Paraphraser is probably one of the most used tools on our site. So if you want, you can actually paraphrase the entire article, or you can actually just put your cursor anywhere in a sentence and just say highlight sentence, and it will actually paraphrase just that sentence. But let's go ahead and test out the entire article. So I'm going to go ahead and hit paraphrase here, and our AI engine is going to actually take each sentence, and it actually knows. So we have 4 sentences in this paragraph. The original is going to be here, and then you'll see any new words will be in green. Any reordered words will be in blue. So I'm just going to go ahead and see, so that you can place your cursor anywhere within a sentence to paraphrase it. Here we says you can place your cursor anywhere in a sentence to change the wording. So I'm going to go ahead and go to the next sentence. The Wordbot highlights the sentence and presents you with alternate sentences. So I'm just going to go through, and if you don't pick any, you can actually skip, and we'll just, pick one of these just to kind of go. And then once you close out of it, all your sentences will be adjusted based on whichever ones you pick. If you skip over it, those will still be the same. And then also your punctuation will come back. Even though you don't see it inside of the generator, it'll come back once it comes back to this screen here. Now you can go ahead and continue writing in here. So like I said, our text editor will allow you to create, Just gonna put Wordbot. So if you want this bold, you can change this to H1 heading. So if you're a blogger, you can do all of your work in here, teachers, students, whatever. It's going to allow you to continually work in here as you're paraphrasing and summarizing, content. If you take any content from online, but actually before I get to that part, let me just go. So say this is kind of where you want to stop at. You can go ahead and save. And I'm going to put this into tech articles. I'm just going to give it a name called Paraphrase. I'm going to save that. If we go back to the home screen where our folders are at, we'll see we now have a file inside of tech articles. Now let's say, that this, this file name Paraphrase, we wanted to rename it. We'll put Wordphrase or Wordbot Paraphrase. All right, so we got that renamed, but you know what? I also don't want it in the tech articles. I'm gonna go ahead and move that to the blog post. So now we're a little more organized. I got those in there. And for the day, let's say, we want to go ahead and start working on this one again. We can go ahead and hit edit, and it'll put that information back in there. Now, as you can see, everything kind of centers around this editor. And that's the great thing that's going to allow you to kind of keep everything, all your focus on this area, and allows you to get more work done faster and also generate a lot more curated content using our artificial intelligence OpenAI technology. Now the summarize piece, let's say you want to go to a competitor's article. We'll go to, let's say gizmodo.com. And this is just a tech site. Oop, I think I might have spelled that wrong. So this is just a tech website. We're going to take the first article we see here. So sorry about that. So we had a quick pause in there, but back to the article that I was on there on Gizmodo there. Had to change out some batteries there on the mouse, but basically went ahead and copied this article. I'm going to go ahead and copy that and go back into our editor. I'm going to paste that in there. Now, as you see, we have links, we have videos, all that stuff. So we're going to scrub any images and embeds that are in here. Then we're also, so what we can do is we can summarize this. Now, what it did was it took everything we took in from this article and it summarized it into an easily readable text. So that's great for if you have long articles, you kind of don't want to have to read the entire thing. We have ways you can actually do that without copying all that text. So you can do an import. You can do it via a link. So if you take that link, paste it in there and continue, it will put it all in there, and then you'll be able to summarize the text as well or paraphrase it, either one you want to do. You can also extract keywords from those. So I'm going to go ahead and go backwards. So Control Z, and I'm going to toggle this keyword option. So let's go ahead and summarize the keywords in this article. So as you can see, there's human footprints, volcano eruption, strong law pop. So you can see that. So what it did was it took all the keywords out that is recognized in those, and that could give you an idea on maybe new writing topics for your blog, or what the article is actually talking about, or whatever you're doing, whether it's even your article, you can actually put it in there and see what kind of keywords it's finding for your stuff there. So we're going to go ahead and save this as well. So I'm going to go ahead, summarize that again. Oh, I'm going to take the keywords off this time. So let's go backwards. Control Z. Just give me a summary of what it's saying. I'm going to go ahead and save this. And I'm going to save this. Actually, just going to put it in my uncategorized. And Gizmodo article. And you know what? You can also export this. So let's say you're working in a, working in a team, or you're working for a client, and you finish up working on something for them. The export option either gives you the ability to email someone. You could either send it to yourself via HTML or text, or you can download it as well as HTML or text. So that's great for, a lot of, reasons, whether, you could be a student, you're writing a paper for class and, you wrote this long article. You don't want to have to recopy it into, Word or something like that. You can email this straight to a teacher. You can download it, utilize it on another computer. And with this being web-based is great. Now you can actually just save it in here, open it up in another computer and start working on it from there. So those are some of the new things that, we have implemented. If you haven't been on the site in a while, like I said, the home feature keeps all your information categorized. The editor allows you to continually keep working. Inside here, we're going to add new improved engines into this to allow you to kind of hone in on different type of writing styles. And we also have our SEO features coming soon that will just take the information that you're writing in your article and kind of just make sure that it's optimized to maybe be improved online when you're trying to rank through social Google and those other type of search engines. If you ever need any support on any of this information, you can always email us through here. Send us some information on whatever issues you're having or any kind of product feedback, and we can definitely get back to you. Again, thanks for using Wordbot, and we hope that this will help you continue to, improve on your writing journey.